Hey there everyone, it's Val and welcome back to Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. Today's tour is, well, it's about storage and it's about blood magic and about Botania. But let's do it in order, shall we? You can see behind me on the wall there, I've sorted out my berries in a... Well, I can go get them off from my little orberry farm here and come out and drop them off. I thought that'd be better than storing them in here, since I have to melt them down anyway before they're really usable. I also did some storage area work off camera. So it's not perfect yet, but it's getting there. I'm getting low on iron actually, so I need to do a lot of mining here. I also added an empty chest at the beginning, and anything that doesn't know where to go yet will end up here. And I thought that would be better than cluttering my ore chest. I'm also using, I added buttons to the list so they would stay in here, and I'm just using them as space holders so that anything new ends up in the bottom row, so I can see that I need to allocate an official spot for it. So if you look here, Mana Steel ingot's going in here because it's an ingot, but I don't actually want to keep it here. So, yeah, that seems to be working not too bad. Alright, that's the first thing. Second thing, we're going to do blood magic, which means we need to go down. And in fact, I'm going down one extra level, if I can talk. And this is underneath our blood magic area. In fact, where is the opening? I'm lost. Oh, it's over here. So in fact, I had to drop this down an equal amount to what we dropped down the chest, or the altar when we were constructing it. So this roof, I'm going to have to fill in this roof so it's going to be that height there. Because that's actually the floor of the blood magic room above. So here we have a ritual set up. The ritual of binding. We went to the Nether and we got ourselves some gas tears, so we were able to make our missing ink of air. Now, the ritual diviner, you shift right click to change which ritual it's bound to, and just keep holding shift and clicking until you get to the one that you want. There's a lot of them. Let's just get it back to the ritual of binding, which is what it was at. There we go. And the first thing you would do is place your Master Ritual Stone down. And I initially had it in the floor and I wasn't placing anything. And as one of the chat pointed out, that probably is because it couldn't put these ones in. So once I put it here, it started to work. Well, we won't talk about torch issues, but yeah. Clear the area. Torches, anything that's in the road. Put your Master Ritual Stone down and then right click on this. And it starts building one at a time. Every time you click, it puts down one stone if it can. If it suddenly stops putting them down, either you ran out of ritual stones in your inventory, or like me, you have a torch in the way, or something like that. And it kind of confused me because it did this bottom row first, and I kind of expected it to do the next row up next, but it didn't. It did those, and then it jumped up and did that row, and then it came down and did the center. So just so you know, yeah, look around. If you think it's not doing it, have a good look around, because maybe it really is. Right, so once you've got your ritual made, I'm not actually going to demonstrate this. I did this once in Agrarian Skies. Perhaps in a future tour episode I will demonstrate a ritual. But you need to make an activation crystal. And they're not too hard to make. And again, chat reminded me that I needed to do this, because I've only done blood magic once before, and that was about 4 months ago, so I had totally forgotten about this activation crystal. So you make yourself a lava crystal, which is lava buckets, one of your blood orbs to allow you to make it, 2 pieces of obsidian, a diamond, and glass. And then you take that, and you drop it into your altar. It uses 10,000 points, and then you get your weak activation crystal. Then you take your item. In this case, in order to make our bound blade, we needed a piece or a diamond sword. So we took the diamond sword and I just you drop it on top. I like to jump up here to drop it. It's a little easier. And back away quickly so you don't pick it up again. And then right click on the altar like so. Now, in this case, I actually didn't. I think I used about 5,000 points just demonstrating that. By the way, you need to have the appropriate amount of life points before it will work, and so you want to look that up. You will get a message saying that you feel too weak or something like that. Actually, let me see if I can find it in the message here. Yeah, you feel a pull, but you're too weak to push any further. Alright, so I had to have 20,000 life points in my network before I could activate the ritual. Your network do not have the thing that I need. Alright, well we have to go upstairs anyway here, so I'll show you. You need to take your magician's orb, blood orb, or any of the other blood orbs. In this case, it would be the magician one. So I just grab that and just put these things here. And you just right click it and you cut yourself, unfortunately, but that's the way it works. And now if I click anywhere except on the altar. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So you can see I'm putting blood into the network by doing that. I'll just stand over here for a second. Heal up. Yeah, so you want to put 20,000 in there before you can do the ritual of binding. Any case, once you activate it with the crystal, by right-clicking on it, with that, on the Master Ritual Stone, in case I didn't say that, then you get lightning and the special effects and quickly put out the fires around the ritual stone, around this area, because if it drops your bound sword, when it's completed, it will disappear in the fire and get burned up. So you want to keep control of the fires. And that's it. That's how we got our bound blade. Now the bound blade actually can be activated and deactivated. If you look at it, it says it's deactivated right now. So you shift right click and you can see that the actual thing changed from that squiggly looking blade to the active form. Now it is drawing life points from your network. So you'll also want to make sure you have enough in your network to go hunting with. And when you use that, you can get weak blood shards dropped from monsters, which is what we need to do the next quest. And let me just right click to deactivate that so I'm not wasting points. Because what we are here to make, and let me just drop off a few things in here that I don't need to carry with me. We want to make the Master Blood Orb. Oops. Master Blood Orb. It requires a weak blood shard. So now you see why we needed to do the ritual of binding to get the bound sword, to kill the mobs to get the weak blood shard. And you need 40,000, just 40,000, in order to make a Master Blood Orb. But you also need a tier 4 altar. Right. So, tier 4 altar. I'm just realizing here that, is it large bloodstone bricks? To make a tier 4 altar, we're going to need, oh! Well, there you go. We can actually do it. We need 4 of these before we can finish up our altar. So let's just jump upstairs. I believe I have the rest of it all set up. I think I went too high. Alright. Yes. I do have it all set up. I just need to replace these with the real deal. And it sounds like we have friends outside. Now we have what we need. Wahaha. Alright. So let's get rid of those. Now, do I have... Yes, okay, you'll do. Okay. I think we're complete. I guess we'll find out. Let's see if it thinks we have a tier 4 blood altar now. I believe it is. So now we can take our weak shard and we can toss it in. Yeah, I guess I could have flown around as a wasp to show that off, but what the heck. Ooh. Yeah, throwing it on the ground is not what you do. Thank you. There we go. And it is now working. And I spent some time off camera augmenting my capacity, by the way. It was at 42,000 before we upgraded this to tier 4. And, yeah. I had to add augmented capacity runes so that, well, we have more capacity. So now we can just watch and wait for this. And while we're waiting for that, I'm actually going to talk about another quest. This one, you are now able to complete. It now requires basically most of the ingredients that you use to make the enchanting altar for Botania. And it works. It's awesome. I got some presents. It was just some potions, but hey, we can always use them. So, trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. I think that's it. We just need to wait. Oh, there we are. It is completed. Fabulous. We have a Master Blood Orb. That's not the last one. There's another one. But, well, this is the one we're after today. So let's go ahead and turn that puppy in. Oh, wait. Nope, there it is. Alright, Master Blood Orb. Claim a reward. I feel like a number 1 today. And we're going to get 16 runes of self-sacrifice. Well, until we can get the mob set up in here, that's actually quite useful. So thank you very much, Great Orator. That is fantastic. And let's see. Let's see if we get something interesting. I'm hoping for something interesting. They're always useful. Sometimes they're more interesting than others, you know? Oh, small bug. Ah, common reward. I guess that'll go in our backup items bin for when we die, and we have to rush back out and get our stuff back. Alright, so that's it for today's tour. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I was in the Nether to get gas tiers, by the way, which is why I now can become a wasp. Which is nice because a wasp has 20 health, unlike a bat's 6. Cool. Anyway, let's get back to being myself, shall I? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I hope to see you in the stream sometime. I hope for a lot of things. I also hope you have a great day. You take care now. Bye!